Bargains, 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 all this week at Darvo's Emporium. Hi, I'm a spokesman for your local emporium at
Relay,
and I'm here to help you avoid missing out on the amazing sales going on right now. Like this gun you picked up years ago but forgot to level for mastery. Or this set of weapons dangled above your head since you started playing. Or even a Warframe you're too lazy to build yourself. Here's a satisfied customer now.
Clem.
Haha, you said it, Clem. So, come down to your local outlet of Darvo's Emporium and save yourself some plat while stocks last. Warning, items may or may not have been acquired illegally and are subject to seizure by Relay Customs Security. Darvo's Emporium and Darvo's Emporium Associates claim no responsibility for said seizure and reserve the right to ban any customer demanding unlawful products be refunded. Terms and conditions apply. So who is this titan of industry? This purveyor of quality goods? This totally legitimate businessman with zero interest in shady or illegal wares? Well, let me introduce you. This is Darvo. He is the son of a prominent corpus bigwig called Frode Beck, and as such is destined to sit on the board of directors one day. Oh, Daddy will be so proud. Clocking in at around 105, yes, 105 years old, Darvo is considered to be an adolescent by his father, which, to be honest, raises some questions about longevity in the Warframe universe, but that's for another time. Like any good upstanding teenager, Darvo showed his hip, young, idealistic side and ceded from his family business to join the Tenno in their struggle against injustice. Yeah, man. Fight the power, man. Darvo first came to the Tenno's aid after the player character awoke from their cryosleep and was attacked by Captain Vor. Vor fitted the bleary-eyed Warframe with an Ascaris device to subjugate and control it. Kinky, right? Before the Tenno lost their will to Vor, Lotus directed them to rescue Darvo on Earth, who subsequently aided them in building a device to pry the bloody thing off. I mean, look at it. Ugh, Grenier, no style. I mean, there's not even any gold bits. Since then, Darvo and the Tenno have shared a close relationship, with the wily bugger acting as a fixer, supplier, and even handler on certain missions. He isn't, however, above manipulating the Tenno for his own benefit. He is, after all, corpus at heart, with all the greedy trappings that come with being raised by wankers. Sorry, I meant bankers. One such self-interested mission has Darvo using you as bait to lure out Stalker after the latter decided he didn't like everyone's favourite fence dishing out his signature gear at a discount price. Considering how elusive those bloody weapons are, you can hardly blame him for cashing in. I know it wasn't in that bundle, but I must have beaten that stroppy little edgelord hundreds of times and I'm still waiting for a Poxy War blueprint. On another delightful occasion, he sent us onto a mysteriously quiet ship to redirect it to a safe port for imminent looting, only for us to find it infested with Grenier Manics. It's like Event Horizon down there, and I still never found out what they were laughing at. Beyond this snarky manipulative front, though, is a heart of gold that, admittedly, probably fell off the back of a truck. Once upon a time, Darvo was captured by the Corpus for his defection and required our aid in helping him escape. After saving our damsel in distress, his father contacted Darvo, pleading with him to return to the Corpus and telling him of his plan to plant Darvo on the board alongside dear old dad. Darvo rejects his father's offer, and after a brief altercation with a pack of hyena proxies, he returns to his shop aboard the Relay to continue aiding the Tenno. Oh, what a sweetie. Probably thought we were easier marks. Now behind every great hero is a daring sidekick. Batman and Robin, Han and Chewie, Dastardly and Muttley, and Darvo is no different. As Darvo is a corpus defector, much in the same vein as the plucky little Grenier that could, Clem.
Clem.
Okay, whatever you say, Darvo's your sidekick.
Clem.
Alright, Jesus. Give me a minute, I was getting to your bit. In one of the more recent missions Darvo has given us, we were tasked with rescuing one of his field agents who was on a mission to retrieve a valuable Orokin artifact of unknown power. After descending into the depths of Uranus, hey, mind out of the gutter please, we rescued this agent, who turned out to be none other than dear old Clem himself.
Clem.
Clem is a Grenier with a genetic defect.
Clem.
Okay, whatever, genetic mutation that allows him to break from the biological brainwashing all Grenier are subject to. This trait allows him to disobey the Twin Queens, which would obviously be a big problem for them if more clones were made from his template. Clem's mutation also affects him in other, less abstract ways. For example, he stands a fair bit shorter than a regular Lancer and has very limited Scrabble capabilities in that his vocabulary consists of 2 words, and I'm fairly certain neither Clem nor Grakata are recognised by the English dictionary. Huh. Well, I never. But that's not to say his mutation affects him in purely negative ways though. His combat skill and durability are much higher than that of your run-of-the-mill Grineer, and after we helped him retrieve his signature custom dual Grickatas, he turned into one hell of a mean green fighting machine. After helping our starchy little friend back on his feet, he and the Tenno, with Darvo's excellent guidance of course, defeated the Groostrike 3, a nasty bunch of Grineer assassins, more on them later, and retrieved the mysterious relic which Darvo coined the Potent Orokin Technical Augmentation and Tactical Offensive Device. Or rather, and I hope you're sitting down for this, Potato. Following their wacky and wonderful adventures, Darvo and Clem have returned to the relays, with Darvo peddling discount gear from his shop and Clem aiding his fellow Grineer deserters in the Steel Meridian. Although these days he's kind of more the delegating armchair general type. But sometimes when the moon is full-ish and Darvo needs a job done, you can see them hanging out in Darvo's shop, presumably having a very one-sided conversation and avoiding the topic of board games. Hello again everyone, and thank you for watching this little experiment. If the character profiles get an okay reception, there will be plenty more on the way, don't you worry about that. I will keep this brief for once, rather than yammering on about excuses and all sorts. Mind you, because I don't need an excuse, because it's only been a fucking week! Yeah! I'm drawing it out now, yeah! If you enjoyed this video, you can annoy the like button, although I'd prefer you press it an odd number of times. And if you'd like to see more from my channel, you can press the subscribe button, and I look forward to hearing from you in the comments. As usual, this has been Loreframe, I have been Luke, and you have been awesome. Later, taters!